one. Done. Okay, there's that. But fucking iTunes is awful. There's gotta be something I can fix. Try this again. That better? Will I get to find out? Yes, okay. Looks like we're good now. Okay, great. Should have tested that earlier, but that's okay. Just gonna take a quick look at this here. Okay, that's fine. All right, we're good. All is good. Now we'll just give it a couple minutes here for anyone who wants to join. I was waiting to see if the first time I did this, it was like the first time I did this, Twitch gave me a notification on my phone like, manage your own stream from your phone because you're logged into this account on your phone and we see that you're streaming now. But it's never done that again for whatever reason. Oh, there it is. The minute I said that, it popped up. So it took a minute, but I don't need to edit the stream info actually, but I'll just have the chat up on my phone for convenience. Ugh. I think the volume balance should be pretty good. Right now I'm just replaying the first track from this Hyper Rich tape that we listened to last week for anyone who might have missed it. It's a 10-minute track, so it should take us through this opening spiel and talking pretty good. And give some time for anyone who wants to join. I was surprised today, like, this is exactly what I intended, so it's a good thing, but I was surprised how little I really needed to do to prepare. Mostly just getting stuff physically set up, moving my computer over and stuff, but yeah, got this pretty streamlined already, which is very nice. That's at -6.1. Yeah, I was looking on Twitter earlier and I was like, this image that I have up now that I keep using, I think it's a little too dark. I think I need to brighten it up a bit because I think especially on like dark mode, people are just it's not gonna pop out at all and people are just gonna scroll past it. I'm a little sleepy. I only got about 4 hours or so of sleep, plus a nap before that. That's what happens when you gotta stay up late for the Lego drops and the IKEA drops. It's probably a coincidence, but so when the PS5 came out like a year ago, and it's so wide that it basically doesn't fit into any of the standard existing IKEA shelving units, especially like TV stands. There's one model of TV stand that has these little cubbies that it like just barely fits into, but those are blocked off at the back, and I don't like the idea of it not having circulation. But like just today, IKEA, they put out a new, it's not technically like supposed to be part of the TV stand range, it's just a bookshelf, but it's a 2-shelf bookshelf with a little space underneath it, and that little space underneath it is like the perfect size to accommodate a PS5, and it's the perfect size to put next to our TV on our TV stand, so I was chomping at the bit to get that. So that's going to be another assembly project later, but we won't do that on stream. But yeah, okay, so it's 6 o'clock now, so I'll go ahead and get started, transition to this scene, and remember to be looking at the camera, not at the computer, because that's over there. But yeah, hello, hi. Hope everyone who is here is doing well. I think we got a couple people watching, which is fine, you know. I just keep it casual. Anyone who wants to join can. Let me make sure my tweet went out. I do want to check that one thing. I tweeted earlier, but just to be sure. Yep, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm sure I could read all sorts of articles about the best way to optimize your stream advertisement to maximize your viewers, but that's way more effort than I care to put in. Because you can just come back on YouTube later and watch these later if you missed it. But yeah, so I mentioned it earlier, but right now I'm just replaying the first track of this hyper-rich cassette that we listened to the first side of last week. I did find, so I installed a control panel for my webcam, and it does have, you can turn off autofocus and then manually adjust the focus, so I can do that at some point if I need to. It works okay, the autofocus. I wish you could adjust the manual focus but leave autofocus on. It seems like that wouldn't be too hard to program, but what do I know? But anyway, yeah, so we're gonna listen to the second side of this tape today, and then after that probably do like one random selection from the book. But yeah, this was kind of a fiasco last week. I had only just finished recording the tape and spent the first half hour of the stream tagging it and like trying to find kanji from some of the track titles on the nearly illegible insert. But we got through it, and now we can listen to the rest. How much time do I have left before I have to shut up? About 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes before I switch to side B. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. It was nice to not have to reset up the album info and stuff, just leave it left over from last week. But yeah, last week I had to do a short stream, and this is a 120-minute cassette, so we weren't able to listen to the whole thing. We can real quick do my little t-shirt showcase. Today I'm wearing a classic LBT t-shirt. This is from like 2013, 2014, with a logo designed by Hujigo Pro. Here, I'll bring this in a little bit so you can see it better. I really like this one. It's a nice take on their regular logo with this character and everything. But yeah, I wanted to wear this today because it's Bandcamp Friday, and I mentioned this on Twitter, but LBT have dropped like all of their old 12-inch vinyl EPs on Bandcamp over the past few weeks, and those have been, basically unavailable for years. They used to be on like Digibeat or something, some Japanese digital sales website, but they were in like, I don't know, 192 kbps or something like that. So it's great that they're available and lossless now, and there's like bonus tracks on a couple of them. So if you still need something to pick up for Bandcamp Friday and you're listening when it happens to be Bandcamp Friday, definitely grab those. Let me drop the URL in the chat. I'm just going to type it from memory because I think I can do that. .com. That should be it. And yeah. And you can see down here already, I've got the set we're going to be starting today up. I'll bring it in front of the camera in just a second because it's about time to switch over and start listening to the B side of this cassette. Which I have not listened to at all yet. I talked last week in detail about the fiasco of recording and re-recording and fixing the recording of this tape, but in all of that, I have not heard like 95% of the B-side, so we'll get to all hear that for the first time together. Oh, hey, Alex. Yeah. We're gonna go. And I think I'm gonna turn the music up just a teeny bit. Something like that. I might have turned it down in... No, I didn't turn it down in iTunes, so that's okay. But yeah, I'm just gonna let the end of this play out because why not? And so how long is the second? I mean, it's a 60 minutes on each side tape. Yeah, this is somehow the second half is actually an hour and 3 minutes. Oh wait, not quite. I had a duplicate track in there. It's an hour and 2 minutes. And here we go. We're gonna open up with a Dat Zoid track, which I'm stoked to hear. So an hour, 1 minute 13, which, yeah, those cassettes can have some extra little space on them. Let's see here. I feel like I should turn it up a little more on the gain for the music, just looking at where the levels are at. Maybe not. I'm gonna leave it at like minus 4.5, and if either type of audio is overpowering the other, just give me a heads up. With that out of the way, let's bring this bad boy over here. A very large box that contains a very large box. And I think we might as well just go ahead and open it. So yeah, I like to open the right side of these in general, yeah. Yeah, there's so many people complaining, like, there's not question mark blocks in Super Mario 64. Oh no. I have tried to keep myself from getting too spoiled on the, like, major contents of this. I know generally what's in it, but not how it all comes together and the mechanism and everything. So yeah, I'll just mention now that I'm gonna stream again tomorrow because I need to still get to stream seven different days in a month in order to reach affiliate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stream again tomorrow and just continue building this because we're absolutely not gonna get it finished in this stream. Yeah. I can't remember exactly what it was, but they always have like 3 or 4 languages on the side of these boxes. And there was one where it was showing the names of one of the minifigure characters, and it was like something like in English like Mr. Bones, and then it had like French and Spanish, and in French and Spanish instead of Mr. it's just M. And so I thought the character's name was like Mr. Bones M, Bones in Spanish, M, Bones in French, like he had 5 names. But it would be funnier if I could show you which exactly one I was talking about, but that's okay. So here, let's tilt this down and start sorting through these bags. Maybe I just need to turn up my volume for the music, because this track is a little quiet for sure. But yeah, I'm not surprised you didn't get the Twitch notification. I'm sure that like until I get at least affiliate or whatever, they're gonna be like, we forgot your notification. Sorry. You'll be okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, so is this... Let's see here. That's... Okay, there we go. That's focused better now. Really need to be able to see that pile of bags clearly. Yeah, the sorting of these always takes a couple minutes, especially for the huge sets. Okay. Well, yeah, but I still wouldn't be surprised. Like, I was watching Brent Weinbach's stream the other day, and at the beginning there were some people saying, like, some, like, extremely regular viewers saying, like, I didn't get any notification that this started. So, I think it's definitely at least a little wonky. Tiny bag, that's number 6. It does kinda, yeah. Two, three, four, 5. That's 9. So there's 8, 9, 10. Got the 2 6s. Okay, here's another bag 9. Okay, here's the big bag 3. I don't have a missing bag or anything in this set. Like, that one time I got the giant haunted house, got 80% of the way through building it, and then found out that I was missing an entire bag, like number 14 of 16 or something ridiculous like that. I had to wait like 3 weeks for them to send the parts from Denmark or whatever. Okay, so let's do this. 2 stacks. Usually I get a giant, like, plastic container. Oh, well, that's different. Is this, yeah, no, this is... There's a few tracks on the B side of this tape that are not remixes from Plus. But this is not one of them, apparently. Oops, I clicked something. Pay no attention. And this track is apparently by Muscle Techno. I did a few other things for Hyper Rich. I'm not sure if it's someone's alias or not. I'm sure it probably is. Got a nice thick book here. Oh yeah. My mouse up there so I can have room for the book. Yeah, fortunately this is not, this is part of the, obviously, the Lego Super Mario theme, but I think it doesn't even interact with the Lego Mario figure at all. Like the NES and TV that came out, those interact with the figure. But this I think doesn't at all, and very fortunately you don't have to use the damn phone app to get instructions. Get started. This track is this? Oh, Neuron, okay. Yeah, Neuron was another, like, techno acid artist. Did a bunch of stuff for Hyper Rich, and then some stuff for... I think Neuron was one of the main artists on the Tokyo Underground Limited compilation. Let me see if I can pull that up here. Discogs. Yes, allow cookies. Tokyo. Yeah. So some of the Hyper Rich dudes, and also Nish, who went on to be a big, like, energetic trance guy. Medicine Case is also on this release. But yeah, this kind of burst out of Hyper Rich, basically, it seems like. Okay, so Neuron aliases EMD and Koichi Okama. Yep. I think I'm the only one in this house at this point. I believe my girlfriend and roommate went off to do some grocery shopping. It's pretty grooving. This is what I would expect from a Neuron track. Not really hearing the Ga Plus melody come in yet, but I'm sure it will at some point. Do believe the kittens are free and running around somewhere, but we'll see if they decide to terrorize me. They're pretty good about not messing around with Legos too much. I did foolishly leave some built stuff unattended in a place where they could reach the other day, and one piece went missing. Not an important piece by any means. You had, I'm sure, so many options for pizza, and you went with the Chuck E. Cheese? Did it come with free tokens at least? That's really good. I'm hungry actually now. I didn't really eat anything substantial before this. I probably should have. I've got some water. Whoa. I was thinking a second ago that you could bill yourself as like a pizza-based comedian, and instead of doing a bit, you could say you're doing a slice. Just a slice of comedy. So I'll tilt this up just a little bit. So when I'm holding something, yeah. Okay. Did you enjoy that? These two little guys. Oh, they're playing with the empty Lego store bags. I don't know if it's like a vision thing or something, but especially so we've got the boy cat Bean and the girl cat Macchiato, and Macchiato really seems to love anything that's yellow. And it's probably some kind of like sight thing. It probably like looks very interesting and pops out to her, but it's very amusing. So when I get the giant Lego store bags, she just loves to play around in them. So yeah, I wasn't really hearing much of the Ga+ theme in that last track. Now I've got, okay, so this is Smiley Slayers. I foolishly didn't charge my headset before this, and now it's plugged in and the cord keeps bumping my shoulder. So really, life is just completely intolerable at this point. Yeah, at this point I have no idea what this part that I'm building is going to end up becoming, but that's really the main fun part. Okay, so there's the theme. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely enjoyable. Yeah, it's interesting how far that can be taken sometimes. There's a CD Bubblebee put out on Toy Label. I don't know, I'm still not like fully aware of the provenance of it. I'm sure the liner notes explain it, but he basically like put out some demo tape from some band. I don't know if it's a band he was part of or what, but it's got like 6 like rock demo tracks from this band, and then like 15 remixes, but the remixes are all remixes of not one of the songs, but a track that is just like 40 seconds of the band talking to each other between takes. And so all the quote unquote remixes are just basically original tracks sampling that back and forth talking. It's very amusing. Whoa. So apparently this track is followed by an 11-second Infinite BPM remix version, also by Smiley Slayers, which is 11 seconds long. Oh, there it was. Hope you enjoyed it. Um, here's the Toy Label CD I was talking about. Oh, freaking Discogs URLs. Let me just fix it so that actually hyperlinks. There you go. Ooh, nice chill beat. Yeah, the MIDI M project and Tetsuto Yoshida remixes on that are all like really ridiculously good for being quote unquote remixes of just between take bands bickering. Yeah. Wait, did I miss a step? I totally missed a step. Oops. That always happens. I can hear those kittens over there playing in that bag. I still need to get my previous episodes of this up on YouTube. I just need to make thumbnails, which, you know, once I have a template, it should not be hard, but I just haven't quite had the time to get around to it yet. I'll probably do that this weekend because I want them to be available. I know the old ones are the VODs are starting to go dead for the older episodes. I've already got them imported to YouTube, just private. Yeah, so I got them imported to YouTube private, and the one where we listened to Speed King Volume 1, that got a copyright claim. Not a strike, just a claim for Running Machine from that album, which isn't surprising, but it was amusing. But I have no intention to try to monetize any of this, especially the YouTube uploads. I want people to have to watch any more ads than they need to, at least. I do love how colorful the insides of these sets always end up being. After you're done building it, you never see that aspect of it again, but it's very fun while you're building it. Whatever. The other thing I found out in the camera settings, oh yeah, I forgot to actually do it. You can switch to widescreen. Did it go? Did it? That fuck up my, no? Okay. But I don't think it did, I don't think it actually changed anything. Maybe I have to, I don't know. This weird, this camera settings thing. Like here I can change the focus manually and that changes. But, so there's a setting to switch between standard and widescreen. And maybe that's just the view in this settings app. But like I opened the settings app and it was showing the feed from the camera. And then I opened Streamlabs, and so it wouldn't show the feed from the camera because the settings app already had power over it or whatever. So I had to close the settings app and reopen it. And so now I can change the settings in the settings app, but the camera is actually coming through OBS. Technology is a mess, man. That is awesome, Sigma. I don't even know what to say. But yeah, I hope people enjoy this. It's a fun thing to chill out on a Friday night. Friday evening. Obviously with the timing, you know, I mean, it starts at 6 p.m. for me, which If you're on the West Coast, yeah, that might be like a little before any cool evening outings happen. Obviously, if you're on the East Coast, that's 9 p.m., so might make it harder for people to catch it. But it's also 10 a.m. for Japan, so I think it's kind of the sweet spot. As much as it can be. I know Europe kind of gets shafted, but can't make it work for everyone, and I know I am never able to really catch Neodash's show because it's, I mean, well, I was going to say it's in the middle of the night for me. That's true, but that's because I work nights, so it's actually in the middle of the day. Okay, so we have now moved beyond the GA plus remixes portion of the tape. This is a cover of something. I recognize these lyrics. Cover or parody. I don't know specifically of what, though. So yeah, I don't know. It just had me put this flat purple panel. This is obviously going to be one side of the cube. We've got this panel here. So I guess that's going to be like the backdrop for something. We'll find out. So I think this is the Natsuko Upper Crust track. Yeah. I missed something again? I missed I skipped a whole 2 pages. Oopsie. There we go. Yeah, no spoilers. I mean, I know the 310 things on the top like swing out, and I know there's something down below that kind of opens up, but that's the extent of the knowledge I've picked up on. So, wait a minute. I want to go that way. I know that I like having them. Every once in a while, I get this thing in my head of like, am I really happy that I go and look at these in the garage every once in a while? But it doesn't take me too long to be like, yes, I am. If I had better space, I would certainly do more with like displaying them and, you know, rearranging and building the city, putting people in places, doing things. Unfortunately, I don't. I've sacrificed my car's spot in the garage just to be able to fit everything I have in the first place. We've got a cat on the table. No, don't drink my water. Don't drink my water. It's mine. Oh, here she comes. Is she gonna show her face? Is she gonna just step on the bags and move along? Yeah, I don't do too much of the, like, building the my own creations, as people call them. Mostly just because I like the models as they are developed and sold. I did take apart and kind of, what's the word? Chimera together a couple of, I had like, so the Powerpuff Girls sets and the, hang on, what am I doing here? This goes down there. I did get the Seinfeld set. I've got a shelf with like the Seinfeld, and I bought the first Friends set because it was cheap. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I chimeraed together, like, so I had the Powerpuff Girls sets and one of the Overwatch sets that I didn't care about, and then a Lego Friends, which is like the young girls oriented line. I bought an entire like corner bakery set from that because it included this set of accessories that was missing from the Simpsons house set I bought, and it was only like $2 more to just buy that whole set used from someone than to just buy that accessory set of, it's like a bunch of like baking tools and plates and forks and knives and stuff. So I used that, and I cobbled all those together into another modular style building for my little city street. Oh, and there's also a Trolls World Tour set in there. I had gotten duplicates of a couple of those because they were on clearance at Walmart. So it's this, maybe I'll go grab it later and show it off. It's this very spastic concoction. Why would you do this? Why would they do this? Welcome. Thank you for watching. So I'm gonna complain. Sometimes the order of the instructions for these I just cannot comprehend. So it just had me put, trying to figure out the best way to demonstrate this. So this piece right here, it just had me place this very large green piece. And now that this very large green piece is in place, it wants me to put something on here. On here. Why didn't it have me put the thing on here first when it's very open and exposed and easy to get to? I don't understand. So who are we listening to now? This is just, I think the rest of this whole thing is just original tracks. Yeah, I have no idea who Sweet Issue Biscuit is. That said, and I'm trying to remember the fucking name. There was a free paper, which is the Japanese name for it. It's basically a zine, a monthly, I think monthly, like techno zine that was put out in like the mid 90s, that covered a lot of domestic and also worldwide techno electronic music and stuff. Digital Biscuit, that's what it was called. So yeah, it was this zine called Digital Biscuit that featured a lot of hyper rich and also like toy label and that sort of thing. Those early Nerdcore and Nerdcore adjacent labels, it featured a lot of their stuff. So it's probably just a coincidence, but seeing Sweet Issue Biscuit definitely makes me think of Digital Biscuit. Someone on Discogs tried to claim, and maybe I'm wrong. I'll say ahead of time, maybe I'm wrong about this, but someone on Discogs tried to say that My Sweet Honey Biscuit, the name of that release, is a reference to Sonic Drago's My Sweet Honey Bunny, and I really don't think that's the case. I think that's a coincidence. They might both be independently references to something else that I'm not familiar with, but and I could just be talking about my ass. I always want to make that clear. I am not the be-all, end-all authority. Sometimes I'm wrong, and sometimes there's stuff I don't know. Should just leave this like that. I'm definitely liking this track though. This is good. Oh, can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, half the time when something like this pops up, it's like, I didn't even know this existed. It's not like, oh shit, someone finally is selling a copy of this. It's like, what? What is this? I didn't actually know that. I linked Goemon a little while back to a couple of like Transonic, like after they were Transonic promo tapes that someone put up on Mercari. Is this... No. Huh. At first I thought that was like a weird take on the Starman music from Mario, but... Who was that? Who was that just now? I'm sure I can Google it. Techno the Gong. Alright, well there's the first bag done. This thing's gonna be huge. I have no idea where I'm gonna put this. Yeah, that's fucked up. Oh, I'm very pleased that I've got 7 people watching, though. I've definitely kept up that requirement. It's like average 3 viewers per stream, I think, to get affiliate. Um, so yeah, I just have to stream 2 more times after this, and that should qualify everything. Is that or is that not a booty call? Is this gonna bring anything up? Looks like it's from a Blackstreet track, though who knows if it's also sampled in that. Sounds like maybe it's like a vocal intro or a spoken intro to that track. I'm not familiar, but... Okay, it says intro Billy Bellamy. Who is an American actor and stand-up comedian. Okay. Where he is credited for creating or coining the phrase booty call. Huh. Yeah, the new Bumblebee sounds really good. Even my girlfriend was listening to the preview and she was jamming to it. The booty call is coming from inside the house. Let's see here. I'll move on to another bag here. Oh, I see what's gonna happen here. I know some people, when they open a set of bags, like to separate them by color or type or lay them out all nicely. I generally don't do that unless it's like a really large number of pieces in the bag set. If I get a set secondhand, whether it's already assembled or not, if it's already assembled, I'll disassemble it or ask my girlfriend to help me disassemble it. And then in that case, I'll sort everything out because it's kind of necessary. And that's fun also to do. But with these, I'll just hunt and peck. Oh, okay, it's okay. No, it's okay, Macchiato. You don't have to get the bag. They're gonna get the bag. Ugh. Okay, am I still? Okay, cool. I unplugged the charging cable for my headset, but that's fine. I do, however, save all of the cellophane plastic bags for the Lego sets I buy. Lego gives these age ratings for sets, and I almost feel like the age rating is more reflected in the instructions than the actual set itself, and in the sense of like how many different steps are we going to show in one step of the instructions? Because I was doing one of the Jurassic World sets rated for like ages 4+ a while back, and it was like one piece per page of instructions, whereas here it'll be like 8 pieces per single instruction, which I enjoy a lot more. I'm definitely pleased that the audio quality has stayed, as good as can be expected throughout the whole tape, especially with having had to mirror one channel. Not sure what else I'm gonna do this weekend. I think my girlfriend and I are gonna try to finish the first Great Ace Attorney game, because we're on the last case now, and so I was like, I'm really excited to. Yeah, I'm really digging this too. I like the whatever it is, the bass, the warbly bass. But I was like, I'm really excited to see the new James Bond movie. It's getting good reviews. It sounds like it'll be fun. But I don't want to go to a movie theater and sit with a bunch of people. I don't trust anyone. And then I remembered that drive-in theaters still exist. And we've got one it's about a 40-minute drive away from here, but that's really not bad. I mean, it's Portland, so it's basically going from one side of town to the other, more or less. So yeah, we're gonna try to, I think, do that next weekend when the new movie comes out. But she's never seen a James Bond movie, so I might make her sit through Casino Royale this weekend. The Daniel Craig one, of course. Yeah, I've really been enjoying the Great Ace Attorney. I felt like it's like better paced, or like kind of less handholdy. Like, so I've been over the past couple years playing through the whole series. I've gotten through the first 5 games at this point, and I would often get frustrated because I would try to show a piece of evidence like 1 or 2 steps before the game wanted me to, even though it was like, logically it would make sense to do so. And I haven't gotten as much of that in this. It seems like maybe not all people enjoy this, but it seems like they kind of streamlined some of the investigation stuff into the actual trials themselves, and I think I enjoy that more. Because I really like the feeling of, oh, I've figured out exactly what happened, and kind of knowing that and being excited to see how the revelations all play out. And I think in the other games so far, I've gotten kind of impatient with that, where I'm like, I already know exactly what happened. We don't need to walk through this with all these baby steps. And I feel like there's been less of that in this one. What the? Oh, slightly off. There we go. Yeah, this track's really good. Yeah, I don't really know too much about Nendo Ototo, I guess. I don't know exactly who that is. I mean, so Nendo Graphics was 3 people, and I think 2 of them were our brothers. So I think it's just a matter of looking at the names and seeing who is who. But I guess I'm not sure what he's up to now, really. If you want to know what Macchiato is up to, just sleeping on top of the Lego pile, which doesn't stop from getting taller. Okay, we can flip this back over now. Okay, so I remember hearing a bit of this when I was recording and being like, that's what I expect from Hyper Rich. Ooh. I'm loving that instrumentation, whatever you would call it. I don't know music terms. Yeah? Well, that's what's up. Did I forget to split a track here? This must be an unlisted bonus track. Oh, okay, it just fades out. Okay, so I did kind of fuck up. So this is all the outro. Okay, I'll have to fix that later. Split the intro out at the wrong spot. Oopsie. Okay, so that's... Hang on. Go back. Okay, so Nindo Ototo is Rito. So that makes sense. I need to edit that on Discogs. Hopefully we pull up Attack of the Killer Drill on random at some point one of these days. Okay, and then I split it here for the outro, which we'll listen to in its entirety. Just everything that's on the cassette. Gotta be pure. This is one of my favorite parts of building a set, is just putting all these plates on, forming that smooth surface. It's very satisfying. Oops. Part of the side of the box. I guess we're probably going to be doing... Oh, there he is. Probably multiple iterations of more or less these same steps. It's like, flip the tape over and listen to side A again. Oh, no. Okay, so let's do this. We're just gonna dive right into something else to listen to. So, page 54, huh? Let's see if that's gonna be anything useful. My copy of my book is too difficult to get to, so go here, page 54. Oh, okay, yes, this is great. This will be some great stuff to listen to. It is all on Bandcamp, but that's okay. So we've got some Mobile Beats Records. This is, I think, the first page of Mobile Beats Records. God OD. So I'll talk a little bit more, but let's go ahead and pick which one to listen to here. And yes, there are like 3 different versions of the same release on the page, so it's kind of stacked the deck in favor of that, but that's okay. Let's see what we get. Okay, well, there we go. All right, so we'll come back here. So yeah, we're just going to listen to one of the versions of Back to the Solomon. It really doesn't matter. They're all the same. They just have different artwork. So let's get that started. Is that? Oh, right. If the mini player is not fully on the screen, then the window capture of it doesn't update properly. Okay, so let me update this. Okay, so this is louder, so let's turn it down a little bit. Turn my headphones down a bit. And fix the album info real quick. I don't know what. Oopsie again. What did I rate this? 4 stars? Okay. What, 9 tracks? Yeah. And this will be perfect. This is what? It's 47 minutes long. Yeah, that's perfect. That'll put us right about 2 hours. I think this is 2000? Should have looked at the page more. Okay, let me double check here. I got it right, I think. Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, God OD is. Oh yeah, thank you. I am the one releasing their music now. So it was like a spin-off side project of Psychouts. So Hal, one of the MCs for Psychouts. I can't remember all this stuff. I think one of the MCs, yeah, one of the 3 MCs for Psychouts, him and another guy, Jiro, started up this side project. A little more like breaks oriented, I guess, and lots of Gundam sampling for sure. Lots of anime sampling in general. And this release, along with pretty much everything they put out, is available on the Stereo Records Bandcamp for 500 yen per release. It's Bandcamp Friday, so all the music goes to the artists. StereoRecords.bandcamp.com. Oops. Time to bring out the brick separator. There. Is the volume balance still pretty good between me and the music? I turned it down a little bit on purpose. Okay, yeah. I mean, I think they're very similar, but at the same time pretty different. I think the thing about Psych Outs is that despite how many releases they put out, they didn't actually have all that many songs. And oh, I put these in the wrong spots. Oopsie. This is there. And so, you know, you pick a random handful of like 5 Psych Outs releases, and there's gonna be 4 or 5 tracks that you're hearing multiple times. Whereas with like God OD and Traffic Jammies, there's a little bit more variety there, I guess. I really enjoy this track. I think I've used this in a couple of mixes, actually. And I think the other thing is I think it's harder to pick up on now, but I think a lot of the Psych Out stuff was like really designed for the live performances. And I think that just the addition of the MCs and the scratching adds a lot more variety and interestingness to it, so to speak. And, you know, obviously we miss out on a lot of that now. Oh boy, okay, so we're gonna put these 2 parts together. And so this, is this a fix in any way? It's just 2 pegs? This is kind of tough. Is that it? It just goes in that far? Huh. I guess so. Oh. I didn't realize I scooted the camera close. Oopsie. That aspect works. I guess that's it. Huh, okay. I'll go with it. Oh, that's an interesting piece. I haven't really seen this specific shape before. You want to focus? But yeah. Gotta love those uncommon Lego piece types. Did you something? Oh, over here. This is... Wait, what? I missed something? What did I miss? I've got two pieces here that I was supposed to use and didn't. Is it just that? No? Yes, okay. I'll get that in a second. Okay. Yeah, I always hate... I mean, it makes sense. It's inevitable that there's always going to be, you know, a short period of time in building, especially a big site like this, where things are attached but not stable. But I hate those few moments, so I'm glad that this is stabilized now, at least to some extent. That's one side done, or at least mostly done. So we got what? Got a little over a half hour left. I can do one more bag here. Set of bags. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna continue building this when I stream again tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll work on it some in between the two. And so I can like finish it off during the stream tomorrow, or if I'll just leave it exactly as is. I'm sure if I was like, I'm gonna build this entire set on stream, it would take like 5 episodes. And I'm not sure that I want to be doing the same set for that long. And also it's, you know, sort of just like with the music, nice to provide a tease, kind of, rather than just the whole thing right there. But we'll see. Ooh, mystery box. What could be in here? I just gotta make sure to preserve the tape. Ideally in one piece. What have we got in here? Okay, so 2 rubber bands. It's always exciting. Something interesting is sure to happen with those. Tape the box back up as it was. I'm not sure what, if anything, this is sampling the specific track. Head Rock Sharpshooter Mix. I mean, it could. I'm gonna say it's probably something Gundam, but I don't know. I haven't actually. The only Gundam I've actually watched is Turn A Gundam, and that's it. I watched like the first 2 or 3 episodes of the original Gundam dubbed, but that's about it. So I miss out on a lot of samples. I'm surprised my housemates aren't back yet, but maybe they're just having some fun at the grocery store. Do you want to focus more nicely on that, maybe? Maybe not? Keep there. There you go. Now just stay that way. I'm just making sure I didn't miss any Discord messages. Doesn't look like it. Okay. It seems like not recording and streaming at the same time has definitely helped alleviate the issues I was having with like the program locking up, or at least the UI locking up. So that's good. And as long as I remember to export my streams, there's no need to have it recorded locally too. I do really hope things return to... how to better phrase it. I hope that it becomes reasonable to go out and do things again soon, because I want to be getting out and doing music-related things. But it's just really not too feasible right now. realized that with the cube itself so big, it's probably not super interesting to watch some of this building at this point. The whole frame is just taken up by the cube itself. But I kind of get the feeling that most people aren't concerning themselves with that part too much. I can be like, look at this cool thing, and then people can look, but apart from that, but at the same time, I think that's fine. I don't think there's any need to like try to retool that aspect or anything. Cool beans. I need like a lumbar support thing behind me in this chair. I could just buy an epic hype gamer chair, but I don't feel like that's necessary. Oh, I did do something. Is that right? Oh, that's right. Okay. Big boy. The internal framing is definitely starting to take shape here and have a perfect window to look at my shirt through. Is there supposed to be a... yeah, okay. Wait, I can barely keep this thing in the frame anymore. Okay, so these go where? Does that make sense? It must make sense. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm not having as much to say about this just because I've listened to it so many times at this point. I'm trying to remember, like, when I would have first become aware even of God OD and of, like, this release, and I guess it was probably from going on the Wayback Machine and finding the Buy or Die website, one of the online shops that used to stock Psych-Out's releases and, God OD, Traffic Jammies, all that. I guess that must have been... I feel like... Yeah. That or someone else showing it to me, but I'm not sure. Those are the kind of things that you don't think to try to remember at any point. Oh, I made a mistake. That doesn't go there. It goes here. This goes there. I need to this up even further. You're gonna have to see my damn face. What are things looking like over here with Savannah? Okay, so these two guys here. Inward facing red slopes. Ooh. Building this is making me want to play some Mario. Like, I should really finish 3D World. I got to like the last world on the 3D All-Stars on Switch and then just dropped it. So I should really go back in and finish that. I'm just very bad at like finishing games even if I enjoy them. That said, I started Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition like a month ago and finished it last weekend. So I went just all in on that, but... Oh, okay, so we're gonna... This is gonna be interesting. So we have to stand this up and then push these pins through. I don't know why it had me wait until now to do this step. But that's okay. Finally lock this side of the box into place, more or less. So that goes that far out and then stops at least. Still don't understand the whole mechanism of how this will work, but... Oh, interesting. So it wants me to put a little star right here for fun. It's just like an Easter egg. And then rubber bands in here. Around here. Oops. Welcome. We've still got about 15-20 minutes left. Trying to get this rubber band on here. Let's go. Come on. Get banded. Ah. Fortunately, these rubber bands don't break easily. There we go. That's one down. I'm going to do the other one the other way around. I don't know if that's actually going to be easier or not, but we'll try. Come on, get on there. Yeah! Okay. Interesting. So now this just stays up. If you pull it down, it snaps back up. That's interesting. We'll see how that ends up working. Like I said, it wants me to have this. One-on-one. Double check something real quick here. Thank you for joining. Yes, it is. That's why it's down there in the corner. I put a whole section of my stream layout for that. I know a little bit of why it's so complex. I think it will eventually become clear. But maybe not on my stream today. Focus nicely, please. Whatever. It does its best. I thought I heard people returning home, but I now realize that it's just as possible that it's Bean playing with one of the Lego bags. Huh. Okay, so this goes on the left side here. Oh, this is a great track. This is, isn't this, come on. Is this Joust? Or is this, Kung Fu? I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. And this is Kung Fu, actually. Slightly more interesting. This is Dragon Quest. Of course. I played, so I played, I don't know how much, I want to say like, I don't know, maybe 30% or so of 7 or 8, whichever one has the protagonist that's basically Surge from Chrono Cross. I played some of that, but that's the only one I ever played to any extent. I played all of Rocket Slime on the 3D or on the DS. Rocket Slime was fun. I'm gonna go make sure levels of mischief are being kept to a minimum over here. Yes? Are you having fun with the bag? Okay. Can leave that unlocked. Oh no, I went beyond the range of my headset. But now I'm back. Yeah, it looks like I should probably more or less finish up this bag with perfect timing. So wait, when was I supposed to do that? I missed a step again. That's a step way back here. Ah, I see. That is pretty funny, yeah. I get that it becomes like a job essentially, but it's crazy to me to think about the people who stream for like 7-8 hours a day. Like, I mean, I guess yeah, it's just a job doing work, but I just want to do other stuff sometimes. So yeah, I could sit here and just continue streaming and listening to music until I finish this, but that sounds like work. Let's just go. Goes all the way back. Yeah. And for no benefits, no real job security, I respect the people who do it, and I hope that they can earn a good living. Placing the back on the thing. It's so satisfying watching all the pieces come together, though. Sounds like a great system. Wait, where does this go? Oh, up here. Here. This goes here. And these. And I need to just put together a crazy harness rig system so I can have my camera directly above this. Okay. So this and this. Oh, hello. Perfect timing, honestly. Bean also can't wait to see what this box does. Well, that's 3 bags in. All rolling around, playing with the box. Hey, watch this. This is gonna freak you the heck out. Whoa. Whoa. Mr. Bean. Just like on TV. But he's not actually named after Mr. Bean. What are you doing? Oh, you got fuzz, you got styrofoam on your head. I've had this styrofoam in my car for like 2 weeks to take to the dump, and I finally took it today. But now there's just little styrofoam crap all over the inside of my car. I gotta go out there with the vacuum. Well, we just finished a bag, and this is the last track on this album, so seems like a perfect time to wrap up, because I'm starving anyway, and my housemates should be back soon. We'll listen to the last track, round it out. And yeah, like I said, I guess I can do this. Oh, where are you going? Bye! I'm gonna stream again tomorrow, just so that I can get up to my stream 7 days in a month requirement. With that, and then next Friday's regular, that'll just get me there. So, not a week from now, but 2 weeks from now, I should hopefully have affiliate, so I can do like polls easily and stuff. I don't know what else. I mean, I guess I can get like emotes, and you can give me money and shit. But yeah. So tune back in tomorrow. So it's in the last 30 days. It's not a calendar month, it's just the past 30 days. And I would have been there, but I skipped the stream one time for a few reasons. But yeah, I'll come back on tomorrow, same time, 6 p.m. I'll tweet about it. I think I will probably build some more of this in between now and then, because probably the next 3 bags or so are more of the same, just building the outer shell, and that'll be a little repetitive, but then we can get to some of the more interesting inner goodies, and we can do that on stream. So yeah, I hope everyone who came had a good time listening to some music. Yeah, I was really enjoyed that Hyper Rich tape. Very glad to finally be able to listen to that. 5-10 years down the line, on the Internet Archive or whatever exists at that point to replace that. I'll start making some of this stuff more directly available. But until then, all these shows will be on YouTube, so people can go and check out and enjoy the music. And yeah, that's what we're doing this for. If you like this godd OD album, we'll pick it up on Bandcamp. We've still got, what, 4 hours? Is it just 4 hours left of Bandcamp Friday? Did they make it go till like midnight Hawaii time? But yeah, grab that LBT stuff for Bandcamp Friday. Anything else you might want? Get out of here. Oh, there's still 3 minutes left in this song. What am I going to talk about for 3 whole minutes? I'll just do this for 3 minutes. Lots of fun. I assume eventually doing this is going to cause something else to happen. There will be like another mechanism in here that it'll be linked to in some way, but we'll see. I was really impressed that with the NES they made the spring-loaded thing for the cartridges to push them down. That like works. That was like almost a worrying level of attention to detail, because every time I do it, it makes me think it's gonna break. So I don't mess with it too much, but yeah. And yeah, so tomorrow we'll just go back to doing the random picks like we did just now. I don't have anything else to showcase at this point, and I want to focus mostly on doing the random picks. Maybe like once a month we can do a showcase for half of the stream or something like that, as it becomes appropriate to do so. But what I think I'll do is I'm just going to let the rest of this track play out. I'm going to transition to this scene. And yeah, thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. See you again tomorrow. Good night.